So welcome back everybody, how you going? And in today's video we're going to be looking at the previous series of Australia's polymer banknotes. So these are the first plastic banknotes actually issued. Actually I might like to say a correction. This is actually the second $5 that was actually issued and the second $10. But from 1995, 96 actually, because this one was issued in 96, to 2016, when they actually started to change, these are all the banknotes that were in circulation. And unlike the current series of banknotes, which have also, along with the person, it has a plant and a native animal, or a bird should I say, of Australia. The first series doesn't actually have that, it just has the person as the main feature. So if we put these all together, you can see that they're the same size as the new generation current series. And you can see that they are all different colors and they're all different sizes, but they don't have the actual dots that you can see there that distinguish each denomination, and it doesn't have a see-through window as well. But they do have watermarks. You can see the watermark there, which is just a thinning of or different color of the actual plastic. The $10 has it. Where's the $10 have it? The $10 is actually a bit harder to see. Oh yeah, $10 has it there, right there. The $20 you can see up. Just next to the 20. So a lot of these are a bit harder to see. That's probably why they took it out. $50 has it just right there. And the $100 is a lot easier to see. And you can see it. But on the other side, Simpson and his donkey actually covers it up a bit, so you can only actually see the emu, you can't really tell the kangaroo. So let's have a look at these quickly individually. So the $5 had Elizabeth II, and it also had a eucalyptus, and the eucalyptus was a scribbly gum, so that's the actual species that's actually on that banknote. Another thing you'll notice is that it has a row of different coloration there and a bar with no coloration, and all these banknotes have it, but only the $5 has the actual arrows going up and down. All the rest have just straight lines, so it's a differentiation. Not too sure what actually put that. And here we have a bottle brush, clear window is very clear, and it's just stylized gum flower, so probably a stylized scribbly gum flower. And this one's dated 2013 BC, so the first feature, or the first serial numbers of these are BA, except for 95, which you can get AA. Then we have the $10, there's the poet and writer Banjo Patterson, and he's just from the Man from Snow River. These are brumbies that are about to be captured and turned into domestic horses. And this one's 2015, so the last print, and the BK. So these ones are probably the ones you actually get in a folder. I just kept it because it's 15, but because it's got a fold in it, it's probably not really worth keeping. Oh, sorry. This side has Mary Gilmore. So she was a early trader in Australia. Then we have the $20 Mary Robley. This one looks like it has a center fold, and she was an earlier I can't really remember what she actually done. Anyway, doesn't matter. And here we have John Flynn, Royal Flying Doctor Service, medical doctor. So you got medical equipment there. Transportation. This is last issue, 2013. So these are actually still in circulation. You should still be able to find them. $50. These are still common. They're still being issued. This one is fold 1, 2, 3. It's probably not really worth keeping. But this is a 2016, so the last print. And Eve Cohen. You can find information on her at Wikipedia. Or you can actually go to the Royal Australian Reserve Bank of Australia. They have a page on banknotes. Here's David Napon. He was a Aboriginal from Arunda tribe, from memory. Might be wrong. Obviously, he done some writing, but I didn't research this video, so that doesn't matter. Then we have the $100. This is my favourite banknote. As you can see, it has a lyrebird, which is on the 10 cent as well. So that's the same bird there. They live actually only half an hour from me. And the bushfires actually burnt them out in 2009. And she was, Dame Nellie Melba was a opera singer, that's right. She passed away in 1930 along with this guy. This guy also passed away in 1930. He was an Australian general. So we have the Anzac Badge with Anzacs from the First World War. So the Mounted Cavalry. And there they are again. Here we have a artillery. And we have Cincinnati's Donkey in Gallipoli. So this is 2010. Only worth keeping in uncirculated, or if the serial numbers are actually good, or the first and last prefix. So how do you look for the first and last prefix? How do you know what to actually look for, or even how to actually find it? So here I am on the banknotes from the Reserve Bank of Australia. And how I find this is that I just type in banknote serial numbers. And here we have the actual dates, 2018. So we have the 2018 $5, so that is the new $5. So this one, but all these new ones are actually 2016. And the 2018 haven't been issued as of yet. And as you can see, these start from 1 and go up, so only 600,000 of each prefix. So if you get any first and last prefix of the 2018, definitely keep them. But that's not the ones we want to look at. So we can go back to 2002 on this website. And the first banknote that we're actually looking at is the $10. So here we have the first prefix, is AA93. And these ones count down, so you have to count from 9,999, 999,999. And you count backwards. So this is 10,000 less, so it's about 9,899, or whatever. 989,998. Something like that anyway. And then you got a second run. So this is the first run. This is the second one. The second run has more banknotes. So it's 2 less than 1 million banknotes printed. And then you got a third run. So the third run had nearly 900,000 banknotes printed. Probably 920,000 roughly. So that is the 3 different runs. So they probably would have stopped and start, probably to replenish their supplies, but that's basically only worth keeping in high grade or the first and last prefix in that one. Then we have 94. So we do have $10 in 94. but we only have at least 385,000, something like that. So any 94s are actually worth keeping. It's a low run, and they're actually not very common. And as you can see, the $20, very common. So up to PE, and only worth keeping in high grade. If we go to 2005, we have the $5. So this is the purple one. So we got BA, and as you can see, it's a pretty common banknote. So the last one I find is generally a lower run than the first prefix. Then you got 20, so 2095 is also a low, 750,000 of each prefix. So AA and DA, so that's a pretty scarce banknote. Then we have 50. 50 is actually quite common, and as you can see, it goes up to VG, so a hell of a lot of banknotes. So only first and last prefix or anything that's uncirculated in 95 for the 50 is worth keeping. Then we've got 96. 96 has BA, EA, only about 5 to 600,000. The $10, you've only got 150,000 of each prefix. That's definitely worth keeping. If it's well circulated, anything below EF I wouldn't keep. $20 also pretty low. $50, yeah, pretty low. So 10, 20, and 50, 96. And the $100, as you can see, because it's the first year, pretty common. But then you got the test notes. These have the second letter N to Z. Doesn't matter about the first prefix. So AN to AZ or CA to CS. So the last one is S. Definitely worth keeping, because even though I wouldn't actually keep them for long term if they're circulated, because you can only sell them for like $130, $140. It's just really not an investment banknote. Then we got 97. So let's have a look. We've got 5s. Yeah, pretty common. AN. These are test notes. So if we go down, test notes, AN to AZ, BN to BC, CN to DN. Okay. So definitely look out for 97 test notes for the $5. Then you got $10, another low run. $20, another low. No, it's a pretty high run actually. And $50, yeah, quite common. So then we have the 8. I'll finish at 99 because it gets a bit long and boring. So EA, yeah, common. AA, oh yeah, 98, definitely. 950,000, so maybe. Then you got this one, 500,000. So probably not really. Only collect them in uncirculated. $20 looks like pretty low. $50 quite common. And $100 AA to CF. Yeah, maybe keep a few of those. And then we have 99. Okay, so 99, we just have 50s and they're all common. And also the $100 is also common. So basically, that's how you find which banknotes are actually pretty low print. And as you can see, they're missing 2000. There were no banknotes in 2000. And in 2001, they just had the Federation banknote. And as you can see, it's actually quite a common banknote. The AAs were all issued in folders. And so there's only 800,000 of those. Then you got the other ones are actually quite common, and quite a few million are actually printed. But still, because it's actually a nice banknote, they're actually in demand. So anyway, I'll leave a video here. I'll leave a link to the serial number banknotes to the Reserve Bank of Australia, and I hope this helps you in determining how to find banknotes actually really worth collecting. Oops. And I'd like to say thank you very much and have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. Thank you and goodbye.